After years of passengers practically staging intervention-style meetings asking for a non-alcoholic beverage package, Carnival has finally thrown us a life preserver. Enter the Cheers Zero Proof package. Proof that sometimes, just sometimes, cruise lines do listen to their customers. Of course, this isn't Carnival's only beverage package option. We've already crunched the numbers on both the standard Cheers package and the Bottomless Bubbles option in this video. But this new non-alcoholic Cheers package fills a gap that's been wider than the line at Guy's Burgers on Embarkation Day. Before we dive into the package details, let's address the elephant in the room. Carnival just pulled a corporate switcheroo that would make Houdini proud. As of Labor Day 2025, they've officially swapped Pepsi for Coca-Cola across their entire fleet. This is a big move. Carnival was the last major cruise line still pouring Pepsi, making it the lone holdout in a sea of Coke loyalists. Now, with this switch, every mainstream line is officially Team Coca-Cola. While it's true that Pepsi's popularity has waned over the last decade, Carnival may have jumped ship too soon. Pepsi recently shelled out nearly $2 billion to acquire Poppi, the trendy health soda brand that's been making waves and giving Pepsi's sales a much-needed lift. In short, Carnival may have bailed just as Pepsi found its life raft. Regardless of the strategy, here's what it means for your cruise. Pepsi products are gone. In their place, you'll now find Coca-Cola in all its familiar forms. Classic, diet soda, zero sugar, caffeine-free, and even caffeine-free diet. Sprite and Sprite Zero take over for Starry. If you're craving a root beer float, it'll now be Barks instead of Mug. Want to get creative? Try a DIY orange cream soda with Fanta Orange and some soft serve. Topo Chico is your new sparkling water, naturally carbonated at its source in Monterrey, Mexico. Gatorade fans will have to switch to Powerade. One possible casualty of the switch is Naked Juice. While it's not technically a Pepsi brand anymore, it's been dropped from Carnival's beverage list and its availability going forward is uncertain. Carnival also stocks Seagram's mixers, including ginger ale, tonic water, and club soda. Finally, Dr. Pepper fans, if you're sailing out of Galveston or New Orleans, you're in luck. Your favorite soda is still on board. For everyone else, Mr. Pibb, Coke's answer to Dr. Pepper, will be the go-to across the fleet. So, what's actually included in the new Cheers Zero Proof package? Basically everything that the regular Cheers has, without the booze. You can get all of those Coca-Cola products I just mentioned, along with juice, still and sparkling bottled water, coconut water, premium coffees and teas, smoothies and protein shakes, milkshakes, and energy drinks. For cruisers that can't function without their morning latte, this package is the answer to their prayers, as Bottomless Bubbles does not include coffee. The Cheers Zero Proof package will work at the Java Blue coffee shop found on most Carnival ships. Of course, Cheers Zero Proof also includes non-alcoholic versions of all your Lido Deck favorites, mocktails and alcohol-free beer, sparkling wine, and frozen drinks. If you're worried that zero proof means zero flair at the Alchemy Bar, don't be. Carnival has partnered with Lyre's, the world's most awarded non-alcoholic spirits brand, to craft sophisticated spirit-free versions of their signature cocktails. You can sip a martini seduction made with Lyre's white cane, or a cucumber sunrise with Lyre's agave blanco. They've even added Lyre's alcohol-free prosciutto to the wine list in the main dining room. But there's a plot twist. All of those zero-proof beverages are still age-restricted to 21 and older. That's right, on a cruise, even pretend drinking comes with real rules. It's a bit ironic, considering that on land, US federal law only age restricts beverages containing more than 0.5% of alcohol by volume. But at sea, Carnival says no zero-proof fun unless you're of legal drinking age. Like its alcoholic cousin, the Cheers Zero Proof package comes with some fine print and a few notable exclusions. First, it doesn't work at Carnival's private islands like Half Moon Cay and Celebration Key. So if you're planning to sip smoothies or mocktails while your feet are in the sand, you'll be paying a la carte. The beverage package also won't cover room service beverages, minibar items, souvenir glasses, gangway beverages, or private party drinks. Now, here's where things get interesting. Unlike the alcoholic Cheers package that forces both cabin occupants to purchase it, Because Carnival doesn't trust us not to share? The zero proof version lets you fly solo. One person can buy it while their cabin mate sticks to toting their allotted 12 cans of soda on board during embarkation day. Speaking of which, let's talk about that soda policy real quick. You can bring aboard 12 sealed cans or cartons, 12 ounces or less, of non-alcoholic beverages, but they must be in your carry-on luggage. Plastic bottles are banned, so don't even think about bringing bottled water past security. I have seen cases of bottled water confiscated on every Carnival cruise we've taken. Okay, we've gotten all the fine print out of the way. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty financial reality of the Cheers Zero Proof package. That's right, it's math time. The Cheers Zero Proof package costs $29.99 per day, plus an 18% gratuity. If you wait until you're on board, it's an extra $5 per day. Now, this is significantly more than the soda-only Bottomless Bubbles package, but less than half as much as the full Cheers package. As always, whether a beverage package makes sense to you depends on your personal drinking habits. So let's take a look at the beverage menu with prices that I've gotten from recent Carnival cruises. You can see that sodas, juices, and water will run you less than $3 a piece. Specialty coffees are $3 to $5, and remember, you can't get spiked coffees with the Zero Proof plan. Mocktails are $9.50, while non-alcoholic beers are $7.50. Feel free to pause the video here to study this menu. If you're planning to take full advantage of the wide variety of drinks included in the Cheers Zero Proof package, it can absolutely be worth the daily cost. Here's what $30 of non-alcoholic drinks might look like on your cruise. A morning latte plus an energy drink, soda at lunch, a large bottle of water throughout the day, and another soda at dinner, plus an evening mocktail will cost you $29.95. Or a cappuccino to start the day and 3 mocktails throughout the day would add up to $33. Or an espresso and some juice for breakfast, plus a milkshake at lunchtime and a couple of near beers and a bottle of water throughout the afternoon, as well as a glass of non-alcoholic sparkling wine to toast the night. That would add up to $42.95. If you are mostly sticking to soda and juice, you're better off with the Bottomless Bubbles package at just $9.50 per day. Check out this video to learn more. However, keep in mind that this package does not include bottled water or coffee. So what does it take to justify the upgrade? Well, there is a $20 daily difference between the packages. That works out to 7 small bottles of water or about 5 specialty coffees. And remember, that's in addition to the 4 sodas you are already presumably drinking. On the other side of the equation, the full Cheers package costs $69.95 per day when purchased before boarding, compared to $29.99 for the Zero Proof package. That's a $40 difference, and the only addition is real alcohol. Cocktails and wine range from $10 to $20 each, so just 2 to 4 drinks per day makes the upgrade worthwhile. For many cruisers, this will be totally worth it. But if you're mostly a beer drinker, it takes at least 5 beers per day to break even. Now, my husband loves to do what he calls a drink and float on our cruise, but not every day. If you're like him and might only drink for 1 or 2 days on a week-long cruise, it's smarter to stick with the Zero Proof package and buy alcoholic drinks a la carte. There's one more thing to keep in mind. The full Cheers package requires all adults in the same cabin to purchase it, even if one of you doesn't drink. The Zero Proof package has no such rule, so it offers more flexibility. If one of you drinks and the other doesn't, you could get the Zero Proof package, then supplement with a few alcoholic drinks as needed. You could even get creative and order a mocktail included in your package, and then add a shot of liqueur purchased a la carte to turn it into a full DIY cocktail. The bottom line is, if you enjoy specialty drinks and coffees but don't need the full alcohol commitment, the Cheers Zero Proof package can be a great value. And it's good to see that Carnival has finally given non-drinkers and light drinkers a reasonable option that doesn't make us feel like we're subsidizing everyone else's party. It seems like cruise lines are finally realizing that not everyone wants to spend their vacation in an altered state. I mean, sometimes the best cruise memories are the ones you actually remember clearly. If you're curious about the full Cheers package or about the Bottomless Bubbles soda-only package, head over here and watch this video next. In the meantime, remember, whether your favorite drink is a cherry Coke or a cucumber sunrise, adventure awaits.